Well, I'd probably have to say my passion for music has been a lifelong experience, with my dad being a musician, and, I think there's something universal about the love for music, so it kind of came about 8 years ago when I met a luthier in Ecuador who began teaching me. There's the technical side of building an instrument, and then there's the artistic side, and I'm inspired by both of them because it's a challenge to meld the two in a very nice, aesthetically pleasing, but yet appealing sound. My wife supports me a lot, and when I get discouraged, because there's discouraging times running a small business based on music and art, she supports me, encourages me, and my girls do too, and it's definitely a family thing, even though I kind of work here in my shop by myself. I've been collecting woods for years. I have actually collected woods long before I started building ukuleles. Constantly collecting, constantly finding wood, and when I pick out wood, it's based off of its tonal values, the sounds the wood can make, and it's based off of how the wood looks. But my passion for ukuleles began kind of by accident. I was hoping to build a guitar, and I thought a ukulele would be easier. And so when I finished my first ukulele, I abandoned my dreams to build a guitar. Yeah, well, I was living in Ecuador with my family, and we were working as a nonprofit clinic. Went into this shop where there was a luthier, and I talked to him about building a ukulele, and we worked on a ukulele together, and that was my first one. And after a while, I was just like, I can't do that. I have to start building instruments. We were struggling back and forth with the name as we talked about ukuleles and music. We talked about how it's all an ocean thing, because it communicates with all these shores, and so there's globalization started via the ocean. That's how the Portuguese arrived to Hawaii with their instrument that they called the machete, which the Hawaiians quickly adapted into what they began calling the ukulele. And we're thinking of just calling it ocean instruments, which sounds really technical and scientific, like we make sonars or something. And so that kind of went out after a little bit. And we're sitting there, actually in Mexico, fishing boat comes zooming up to us and parks right next to us on the beach. And we look over and it says Oceana.